everyone, and welcome to this video. This video is part of a fall cleaning series where I am going to be deep cleaning each and every room of my house. Today I'm going to be tackling my kids' room. I knew that it wasn't too crazy mess-wise, but it did need a thorough cleaning from top to bottom, and so that's what I did. I made sure to clean everything 100%. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you as my guest so that we can hang out and that you guys can get some motivation from watching me clean. I know that it's really fun for me to put out these type of videos, and I hope that you really enjoy them. I'm going to be starting off doing a little silhouette cleaning, and I'm just going to be taking down the curtains and throwing them in the wash and letting them wash while I do a few other things. I'm going to be doing the ceiling fan and then vacuuming off the cobwebs and stuff like that. I just made sure to dust it all really thoroughly and then clean out the glass as well.
Ain't nobody like you, look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours, and you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you, I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you, I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me.
It's always a little bit tricky for me to get the glass lined right back up where it was, but eventually I got it. I love the long arm and the dusting attachment for my vacuum to get into the corners and all around things that need dusted on the ceiling and into the corners of the bedrooms. I think that it makes it a lot easier than trying to run a broom with a rag or anything else like that. And also for the vents, that was great as well. I did not use the vacuum on the ceiling fan only because I felt like I couldn't quite get high enough to get a good angle. But after I've got all the ceiling and the corners vacuumed out, I'm just going to be picking up all the toys and getting everything out of the room that I need to in order to do more of the cleaning. Most of this is going to be really sped up because I don't want to bore you guys or make you feel like it's taking way too long, because honestly it took me all afternoon, but I just hope that you enjoy speed cleaning as much as I do. These are some writing toys that my kids don't really use anymore. They're starting to get too big for them, and so I cleaned them up and I'm going to be putting them into my shed. But I wanted to make sure that they were nice and clean before they went in there, because even though they might get a little bit dusty while they're out there, I wanted to make sure that all the food and just marks and different stuff were off of them.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream.
I used to work as a teenager cleaning houses and babysitting for people, and so I kind of got a few tricks of the trade from the different people that I worked with and worked for. And it helped me know just to make a list and work from top to bottom. And once I made a super detailed list, it was really easy to get everything done in the right order instead of kind of doing things randomly. I am using the Pledge antibacterial spray on the window blinds, not on the windows themselves, but it is marketed for glass as well, so I knew if it got on the glass behind the blinds that it wasn't going to be that big of a deal. I did the front and the back of the blinds with this duster and that Pledge spray. It worked really well, and I did both of them, but I only decided to show one. I don't want to bore you guys too much.
We have chemistry, but always chasing after someone else. So this took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is real.
I switched to a microfiber rag for a lot of the dusting on the walls because I felt like it didn't catch on the wood as much and the microfiber rag really pulled up the dust. Did I feel silly dusting a stuffed mounted deer? Yes, I did. As well as washing all the bedding in my kids' room, I'm also going to be washing their stuffed animals as well. I think that a total refresh from this room was really in order.
This California weather, it's like 90 degrees. It's making me hot and he has the same effect on me. It's just something about the way that he's making me feel. My insides are out, I just wanna shout his name. My body's giving up on me, cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but I'm trying not to stare. I get a little...
One of the many tricks of the trade that I learned while I was cleaning houses for other people was to use a mop on the walls. And I know a lot of people probably already know this, but this is just a mop that I don't really use on my floors anymore since I have a steam mop, and a steam mop isn't very good to use on the walls because it will make the paint peel. So this is just a microfiber mop, and I used 2 different heads. I kept switching them out. I had a bucket with a little bit of fabric softener, and I sprayed the walls with a little bit of cleaner and made the whole room smell amazing, and it worked really well. The fabric softener was just to repel the dust, and I think it worked pretty good. I also used that solution on the baseboards. And then the cleaner was, of course, for all the marks and germs that were on the wall from my kids touching and bottles spilling, etc., etc. This is their kids' room. They play in it and use it all the time.
Tips, I wanna run up through his hair, but don't stare. I get a little saucer.
Let me know if this music is motivating to you. This is the type of music that I like to listen to. For me, it reminds me of my husband as far as the love songs and stuff goes, and so it's really fun for me to listen to and just think about while I'm cleaning. So let me know if you like this kind of music too, and if it's motivating to you as well.
And I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart.
I just wanted to take a second here, and if you don't know me very well, my name is Michaela. I am almost 24 weeks pregnant by the time you are seeing this, and I am just turned 24 years old. I have 2 kids. Cassidy is my 3-year-old, and Jessie is my almost 2-year-old. They share this room for now. Eventually, we are planning on separating them, but for now they share it, and so it kind of gets twice as dirty as it would with just one. Maybe that's just me thinking that. Maybe it would get the same amount of dirty with just one, but it's always very satisfying to clean it up, and they always love a clean room. It kind of makes me think of the labor of love that my parents must have done for us as we were growing up, even before when I was too little to really remember. And so this is just a friendly reminder to call your mom and your dad if you can, and just talk to them for a little while because they love you very much and they were doing things like this for you even before you remember, probably. So there it is, if anyone needed to hear that.
Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You said
About halfway through the baseboards, I thought maybe I should have used the same steamer that I used on the windows, but then I realized that it probably would have just taken some of the paint off because these baseboards, we painted them when we moved in 5 years ago, but they're looking kind of roughed and scuffed up by now. So rag was probably the best way. These baseboards were really, really dirty and dusty, and it felt so great to get all of that off.
my life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care.
I don't call this being lazy, I call this saving my energy for more things to come.
Your world on fire. You're my I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. You tell me you'll stay.
A little more silhouette cleaning here because these curtains came out of the dryer, or out of the washer rather, and I just hung them back up to dry. I made sure that they were spread out so there wasn't too much weight in one spot on the curtain rods. And I am sorry that I couldn't get the lighting quite right. I wasn't sure if it was going to focus on me or the window, so here we are with just a little bit of silhouette cleaning.
You, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop it.
In this dollar store spray bottle, I just mixed up 91% alcohol, that's most of what that is, and about 10 drops of tea tree oil. And I'm just going to be spraying this on all the mattress surfaces. I know that I could have used a disinfectant wipes, but on the fabric, I feel like this is a great fabric disinfectant. I made sure especially to soak my daughter's mattress. I just didn't feel like it needed a shampooing, but I did feel like it needed just a little bit of something. And I opened the windows after this, and after just a little while, all I could smell was a tea tree. The alcohol smell was completely gone, but I knew that it had worked to help sanitize that mattress. And then I'm moving on to my son's crib. Instead of using furniture polish, which is kind of a little bit too, I don't know, too much of a film on top for me, I am using some Old English, and I tried to be as careful as possible with this Old English, and I didn't get any on the floor in the bedroom, but I'll show you in just a minute what happened with that Old English that almost made me cry.
Can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay.
Whenever you clean, I feel like things get worse before they get better, and so after I was done cleaning pretty much everything I could, I made sure to get all the cleaning supplies out of my way so that I could finish up.
I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night.
Whenever I went to stash all the cleaners in the bathroom, I dropped the Old English bottle on my white rug. And I just sat there staring at it for the longest time, wondering if I had just hallucinated, because that was definitely not going to come out. So rest in peace, little white rug. I tried bleach pen, and everything. I could not get it out, and I think I'm just going to end up leaving it that way. Maybe with several washes, it will come out. But after all that was done, I made sure to vacuum very thoroughly and get a little bit of a crevice tool around the edge to get any dirt and bugs that were around the edge of the room. And then I put half a cap full of fabric softener and a full cap full of carpet cleaner into my carpet shampooer. I think that this works really well to make the carpet soft. I tried to show you what I was using here. I'm using the Method Mango and Ginger and the OxiClean carpet cleaner. These smell really great together, and they dissipated after just a day or two, so they weren't too strong. And I ended up using 2 tanks of this in the whole room. I make sure to go pretty slowly so that I can get all of the dirt up and make sure that it's thoroughly cleaned everywhere. I had to go in sections in vacuuming and then shampooing because the beds in this room, if I can, most of the time I try and pull everything out, but it works really well to go in sections too, as long as I don't vacuum up any water.
Doing this, making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before
As I was putting everything back, I could finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is not the end, but I'm going to show you the whole process of putting things back and making up the beds. It was so nice to see everything so clean and fresh. And I actually ended up switching my daughter to a silk or satin pillowcase from the Dollar Tree. Her hair has been getting a little more tangled recently. It's getting longer and thicker, and so I just put the satin pillowcase over her regular one, and it's helped her hair as much as it has helped mine when I switched to one as well. It works really well to keep it less tangled at night, even when she wears it down. I went ahead and wiped down all the bigger toys as well as I put them back with disinfectant wipes, because even though I kind of do this here and there, I thought that with the whole room refresh, it would just make it feel a lot better. And there was some sort of chocolate on that seat. I don't know how these things happen. I don't let my kids eat all over the house, but it still happens. So if your kid's room gets random things in it, don't feel bad. You are not alone.
Don't belong here. I want more out of life. The longer we stay here.
This diaper genie needed the bag changed, and then it needed the refill bag changed as well. I just make sure to triple tie the bottom of the bag whenever I put a new one in, and I have never had this leak. I have heard of several people saying that it leaked all over the place. Maybe they left it for a really long time, I'm not sure, but this is one of my favorite things from Amazon. These are Mama Bear diaper pail refills, and they fit really well into this Diaper Genie Playtex brand.
Yeah, follow the spark, ain't nothing but a one way.
I don't know if this happens for anyone else, but these toy buckets kind of get a little dirt and just grime in the bottom and all around them. So while I had them all pulled out, I made sure to wipe them all down with disinfectant wipes, and I made sure to use a wipe or two each bin, or actually one wipe per 2 bins, just to make sure that they were thoroughly getting wet and being able to sit on there and actually disinfect instead of just wiping it up and dusting it. They say that in order for it to fully disinfect for these wipes, it needs to be pretty wet for about 4 minutes, so I try to make sure that happened. And then I am just going to be sorting all the toys back into the buckets. And if you want to see how I clean my kids' toys, I do that about 2 to 3 times a year, depending on how dirty they are. If you want to see that, I will link a video that I've done below. It's one of my most popular videos, and it shows you how to clean all kinds of kids' toys, from wood to stuffed animals to the hard toys, everything. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and click on the banner.
Ain't no worries, ain't no worries. Don't you worry about a thing.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind.
This is the before, and it was a little bit of a wreck and very dirty and dusty. And then this is the after. Everything smelled so fresh. Everything was sorted. The carpet was clean, and it felt amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you stay tuned for the next fall cleaning video.
Travel the world, all the spaces.